execution's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Outside, Fox. Driving in, and it's Fox with the jam.
Well, that quickness from Fox will beat you if you're not careful. It's so tough staying in front of him.
And there it is for him.
Look, the defense was there, but he made a great adjustment at the rim.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. So both teams changing it up here. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Pass to Stewart. Sinks the triple. Stewart's got the lead up to 10 now for Memphis.
Let me tell you, that's a smart pass. Get it to Stewart and she'll knock him down.
From deep, Green drops in the tray. Green's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. On the wing, Green. Curry with the steal. From deep, Rodman. It's rebounded by Memphis. They've led by as much as 10. Outside, Green. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
At all times, he's on the court. Green is active and physical. He loves being in the middle of the action.
Both free throws good from Green. Louisville trails by 9.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Right side, Curry. There's the triple. It's holding by Collison.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Fires from deep. Stewart misses. And so it's Louisville with it. And Rodman gets it to go.
Look, he wasn't going to miss that opportunity. He saw the open man and took advantage.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And Memphis making a change here. Memphis leading by 6. The wide open look here for Fox. Drains the three-pointer. Fox has got 5 points now in the quarter.
What a great performance from Fox. Scoring well, shouldering the offensive load.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
Matching baskets from the perimeter and earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Over in the corner, Green deflects the pass. Pass to Rondo. 6 on the shot clock. A three-pointer, no good. And so here's Memphis. They're leading by 8. Out to the right wing. Here's Stewart. And Adebayo sends it back. Second shot opportunity. And it's good. 2 points.
Just working off the ball. She stays ready to catch and fire.
Pass to Curry. We've got 28 seconds left in the game. Launches it. It's rebounded by Memphis. And there's the call on Curry.
Stephen Curry.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
It's stolen by Curry. Fires the 3. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. There's 10 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Stephen Curry. Third personal foul. Third team.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
Kurt Heinrich.
And he ends up making the second, and that stretches their lead to 8. Fires from way outside. It's off. So it's Memphis picking up the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that about wraps it up. For my friends Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time. Hi everyone, welcome to 2K Sports. Should be a fun one here. We have some collegiate players stepping into the fray. Good evening everyone, this is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
And it's going to be Louisville off the tip. Iverson outside.
I got him.
Over Rose. Jordan looking it over. And that one comes up a bit short.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Now Iverson, following the miss by Shaquille O'Neal from deep.
Richard Hamilton.
Bangs home the trifecta.
And the fireworks begin. Should be an amazing show tonight.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
Now, here's Wagner. Chalk up 2 there.
Yeah, Wagner uses his size to muscle through that smothering interior defense.
So, Stan, you don't see a whole lot of players, 6'10", with the perimeter skills of a Franz Wagner.
Oh, you sure don't, Kevin. And not a guy with his size, strength, and skill. And he can create shots for himself. He can finish through contact. And he will also create shots for his teammates.
And without question, Derrick Rose is one of the most athletic players the league has ever seen. Right there, reminding us just what he can do.
And so it's Cleveland with it. Following the miss by Michael Jordan. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Nice shot. Doing his part to stretch out that defense.
Now here's Iverson.
2 minutes remaining. First 2 minutes.
Şengün drives in. Hamilton dives for it. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Coming onto the floor for Cleveland, number 22, Derrick.
1:53 left to play in the first quarter. And here's Rose outside. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Man, he just sees everything on the floor. Nice vision from Iverson to find the open man.
Pass to Chambers. We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And another miss by Cleveland. And so Şengün will bring it up for Louisville. Left side, O'Neal. Inside. And finished off by O'Neal.
Guys, I feel bad for the rim on that one. Shaq is one powerful dude.
A nice shot by Leslie.
Listen, she's going to open up a lot of the floor for herself when she's hitting those threes. It's about more than the points there.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's O'Neal. After the made shot from Michael Jordan.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. A nice shot by Jordan.
There's a ferocity and intensity to Jordan, but he also has the finesse and skill.
Well, that's the kind of special athlete he can be. What a slam.
Here's Şengün. A three-pointer, no good. There's Wagner with the three. That shot, no good.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Cleveland ahead, leading by just 1. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Cleveland.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
Westbrook lives for those kind of drives, forcing the D's hand.
Sinks the triple.
Beyond the notion 3 is better than 2, hitting trades can stretch out a defense, makes things easier inside.
Outside Westbrook. Floats one up. And Adebayo sends it back. Here's Stewart. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And Red is such an outstanding offensive player, a lefty shooter who can just take over games on his own.
There's the triple. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often. Well, calling a player a combo guard can sometimes signify that they're kind of stuck between positions. In the case of Darren Peterson, he possesses the size and skill level to do just about anything you need from the backcourt.
Boozer with it. Picked up by Rodman. Şengün. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Down low. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And as a free throw shooter, Rodman has his challenges. One of those guys who almost shoots a better percentage from the field.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Louisville.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and show.
Look at this.
Goodness, Darren Peterson, take the stage.
Here's Rondo. Off target from outside. Rondo with the steal. With the drive. A slam dunk by Rondo.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
And so now a timeout taken by Mike D'Antoni. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Cleveland trails by 4. Garnett outside. Garnett drains the triple.
Just taking what he sees on offense. What a feed right there.
And Stewart gets it to go.
Don't expect an MVP like Stewart to let the last 3 go unanswered. Strikes back by flexing her own ring.
It's stolen by Rodman. Here's Payton. And Payton throws it down hard.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Pass to Red. Now, here's Şengün. Rodman covering. And Şengün throws it down.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Şengün still able to play above the rim.
And here's Adebayo. Şengün covering. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
44 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Shaq. Not stopping O'Neal in close. Wow, what a play.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
We got 22 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And Stewart gets it to go.
It can get congested in there, but she finds a way.
Hits it from three-point range. He's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella. Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Louisville leads by 5. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Cleveland trails by 5. Here's Rose. He gets that one. Rose has got the first bucket of the third here for Cleveland.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Basket good. Rose has got 8 points.
And Rose proving already to be a relentless competitor, excellent at finding ways to finish inside.
Rondo. That 3 off the mark. And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. 4-point game. Takes the 3. Got a piece of it.
Phenomenal defense from Stewart on that play. Regarded as one of the best shot blockers in the league.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. And Rondo sends it back.
And that block was all about timing, making sure he didn't foul while also protecting the rim.
Outside, Payton. Pass to Rondo. Shot clock at 6. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by O'Neal. Cleveland trails by 6. Here comes Shaq. Here's Chambers. And there's the drive. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. No one near Payton as he lets it go. The shot's good. Rodman making the play.
The shot from Payton right now, so pure. Even without a lot of time to get set, he's able to make that one look so smooth.
And so now a timeout taken by Mike D'Antoni. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. There's a minute 47 left here in the third quarter. Here's Rose, and Rose throws it down hard.
Well, how about the heart on display here tonight from Rose? Just flawless in his attack at the rim. Boy, it's tough to match his quickness.
Here's Şengün. And the shot goes in. Şengün's got the lead up to 7 now for Louisville.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Got a piece of it. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Boozer. Jordan with some nice D. Louisville leading by 7. Iverson outside. O'Neal with the steal. Pass to Rose. Back to Red. And Wagner has it in the corner. And the 3 ball is good. Wagner's got 5 points so far.
Something Wagner continues to work on. It's huge when he's connecting from outside.
And here's Jordan outside.
Excellent work defensively. That's how you guard it.
And it's a great finish!
Oh my gosh.
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. Shaq capable of bringing down the entire basket.
Knocked loose and stolen by Şengün. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Louisville out in front. They lead by 2. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Now here's Iverson. Shakes him. The statement dunk by Iverson.
Yeah, it seems like every night we get someone trying to break the glass.
Pass to Şengün. Good, it's Garnett with the assist that time.
Work in progress for the big man. When Şengün is hitting from the outside, this offense becomes dangerous.
First team foul.
Garnett surveying the defense, and it's slammed in by Garnett. We've seen some great competition in this one.
Yeah, 7 already in the game, and I think it shows you how well these two teams match up with one another.
Garnett with the block.
Well, you have to deny these easy shots when you can. They send a clear message to your opponent.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for Cleveland?
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You gotta love that intensity.
And another difference maker for them has been their opportunistic defense. That they are really piling up the steals in this one.
Here's Şengün. No good from outside. Louisville trails by 4.
Well, she's got some ups. When you give her a launching pad, she will use it.
Pass to Şengün. Now Red, and it's Garnett at the elbow. Here's Peterson. The kick out to Boozer. Over Hamilton. Boozer can't get it to go. And now here's Hamilton, the fast break chance.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
And so now a timeout taken by Mike D'Antoni. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Teams changing it up here. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. And so it's Rose bringing it up for Cleveland. They trail by 1. And that one's good, Wagner.
Well, no surprise, Wagner is becoming a guy they can go to in big spots.
Here's Curry with the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky. He was off.
They get it again. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And sometimes Shaq is impossible to guard without fouling. He's this, like, overwhelming presence.
So he gets them both in a 4-point ball game.
Well, make no mistake, this is exactly who they want at the line in this situation.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. He drains the quick shot.
And with a limitless jump shot.
Whoa, man!
And Rose wants that leadership position. When the team needs a big bucket, he is ready and willing.
Curry on the fly. E with the steal. Now Cleveland moving it up. There's O'Neal with the 3. It's Adebayo with the rebound. That's to Curry. 3-pointer. Got it. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
There's 38 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Yeah, they need everything to break their way at this point if they're going to rally back.
Fearless. Curry takes on the challenge and gets that big basket to fall.
Yeah, he comes through with a timely bucket, answering the call for his team.
Right side Curry. In the corner, it's Rodman. Outside Curry. Misses the 3. And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top here. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Along with Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for joining us for this one on 2K Sports. See you later.